substance abuse policy reportedly testing positive for marijuana. Your Stormwatch weather forecast coming up.
Sounds good, Gene. We promise you traffic and weather on the 8s here on the Ray Horner Morning Show, so let's do that. Here's Stephanie with an update.
In Kent, Route 43 is still blocked between 76 and 261 due to a downed pole. Avoid that area. The ramp from 77 southbound to Route 18 eastbound is closed through Friday, and the ramp from Wooster Road to 76 westbound is closed permanently. Use State Street instead. Follow us on Twitter at Akron TXWX. From the Legacy Motors of Akron Traffic Center, Summit County's largest indoor showroom, I'm Stephanie Nicole.
Thank you, Stephanie. That temperature outside this morning, we're now at 71 degrees. High today, upper 80s. Maybe some storms late tonight into tomorrow morning as well. Tomorrow's high around 80. Our temperature this morning for you here at WAKR, we're 71 degrees. Well, it's time now to announce. As you know, we do it Mondays at this time with our business of the week. Brought to you by HEARINC and TLC Catering. And our business of the week this week is overhead doors. Garage doors, they're expanding in the Akron area. General Manager Steve Horn is with us in studio. Steve, good morning. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Well, first of all, I guess let's talk right at the outset. You're expanding. Talk all about this.
Yeah, we actually acquired some property just north of where we're at, and we're in the planning process, doing the blueprints and everything. And once we do that, we'll get the permits and stuff and take off. It's going slower than I imagined, but we're getting it.
When we talk about the expansion, what will this be able to provide not only you guys, but your customers with the expansion? Obviously, you see a need to do this.
Yeah, we're actually growing. So, and where we're at now, the property, I don't know, it's tough for us getting semis in and out of there. We need some extra help hiring more guys. So we just outgrown the facility. And that'll give us a better location, too,
Yeah.
As far as
If you had to put that, when we talk about overhead door, and I've used you guys a lot where I live out in the Wadsworth area, but when you talk about overhead door, talk about what's under all that umbrella.
Well, it's the branding is good. It's one of the older brands known. A lot of our older audience knows that brand well, and its functionality is good. It's good for our guys. Our guys like installing it. The brand is good. Products are really good. Been around a long time. A lot of expertise. A lot of people in the door business. A lot of years of experience.
It's amazing too how far they have come.
Yeah.
When I bought my house, and my house, a 20-year-old house, and when you just use your overhead door, you think, okay, this is what it's supposed to sound like. So eventually, it was about a year or so ago. I used you guys came out and put my new one on, and it's like, oh gosh, there's no sound anymore.
Right.
It's amazing the technology is what I'm trying to say.
Yes, yeah, the technology's there. Yeah, definitely. It's not just your old squeaky garage door anymore. It's, quiet. Everything's quiet. The operators and the doors are just they're good.
Our business of the week is Overhead Door of Akron. General Manager Steve Horn is with us. Talk about all the services with Overhead Door. Certainly, as we mentioned, it's doors, it's automatic doors, but it's a lot more than that.
It is. We do a lot of pass doors, entry doors, whether it be residential, commercial, rolling steel doors for industrial and commercial application, too. We do a lot of stuff locally for that, too. Yeah, up in Cleveland here. Yeah, a lot of stuff.
How often, and I'm trying to get this out there for all the listeners who might want to do some preventatives, because the thing you don't want, and it happens to all of us, is you get in your car in the morning and your garage door is not working.
Yeah.
And you can't get it to work, or you come home from work and it's not working. You said, I got to call somebody, and it's at 6 o'clock in the evening. Are there, quote, some warning signs, or how often before we should look at, say, hey, let's get someone out here to look at it?
Well, we do like a preventative maintenance program.
Very nice.
Mainly, it is a lot of commercial accounts that do that, but residential too. I would suggest doing that once a year, having us come over, look at your door, just kind of tighten the spring down, check the photo eyes, and that keeps you from any repairs too. Keeps people from running into it or the door not opening all the way. A lot safer way to approach. Good, safe approach.
And the other thing, too, I'll let you expand because these are the doors themselves. They have really become, in the old days, 30 years ago, you got the door, there was a couple of different styles, but it was great to have that. Now,
Yeah.
The styles of these doors are galore, and the materials used
Right.
are just all over the place. Talk about that side of the business.
Yeah, there's color options. You can do most of the ones are impressed steel, and you can do different designs on them too. Fiberglass, non-insulated or insulated. Our insulated door probably has one of the higher R values of across the board of any brand. But yeah, options are limitless, really. Any color, something to fit an older house, whether design, calls for something more rustic or contemporary. There's always in the catalog. Anybody can find anything they want, pretty much.
Steve Horn is with us. He's with Overhead Door. They are our business of the week. Let's talk about the business itself. Economic impact you have in the Akron area, your employees, and obviously love being part of the Akron business community.
Yeah, it's we take pride in it. Our guys, I would say we have some of the as far as the office people, a lot of years of experience. Our techs take pride in it. That's something that I'm big on. Being proud of your work. Also you're a lot happier person too, and a happier environment. You're going to work better. And then we pass that on to the customer too. They can see that. A lot of times we'll get callbacks from customers, and they'll be like, "Man, those guys really did a good job. We like them."
I'll tell you what stood out to me is I gave you a call. It was you guys a call, and I think it was a Saturday morning. They were out there in like 2 or 3 hours.
Right.
I mean, I love, and I turned to my wife and I said, "That's good business."
Yeah. Yeah, and I like that. That's big for me. I don't like using the word no. When somebody calls in, I don't like the words we can't or no. I don't like that. So if somebody's got a problem, I definitely want to take care of them, and we know that, either at after hours or even on a Saturday. But yeah, I don't want to leave anybody hanging.
How many techs do you have employed? Because it seems like you got a lot. I mean, they're all over the place.
Yeah, we have 12 right now, looking to add more for sure.
Very nice. Steve Horn is with us. Overhead Door is our business of the week, brought to you by HEARINC and TLC Catering. What's the turnaround time if they're listening? Somebody's listening to us right now and says, "You know what? It is time I get a new door." What's the turnaround time?
A lot of times within 2 weeks, usually.
Wow.
We do a pretty good job, even, because it's hard to stock items. We can stock parts because every openings could be a little bit, depends on who framed the house or what year it was built. So it's hard to stock anything. All the openings vary within a few inches sometimes. I mean, there's a standard opening, but it's hard to stock. So yeah, everything's custom. So it works out.
And you got the different sizes of all these doors too.
Yeah.
I mean, so yeah. But I'll tell you what's amazing to me is how quick you guys get there. Once you get on the premises.
Yeah.
I always envision it's a whole day job, but it's not anymore, is it?
No. The designs they make it easy. That's why I like Overhead. They made it easier to install, a lot quicker. So you can do, it's better to do 3 or 4 installs in one day than one. As far as from a business aspect, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about how our listeners can get a hold of you folks, whether it be your website, if you have Facebook, phone number, and you mentioned where you are. Obviously, we want to give the location as well.
1750 Newberry Street, Cuyahoga Falls, and office number 330-929-3452 or 330-Doorman.
Okay, 330-Doorman.
Doorman.
All right. Well, listen, Steve, thanks. Do you have a website as well?
Yes, it's www.odcakron.com.
odcakron.com.
Yep.
Well, Steve, congratulations. You guys do a great job.
Thank you.
See your trucks, and you've been to my house all over the place. You guys do a terrific job.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yep.
There you go. Steve Horn, General Manager of Overhead Door. They are our business of the week. And, of course, you can find out more of them. And a big thanks to all of our viewers over on our Facebook page and also our YouTube account as well for taking in the video this morning. Business of the Week brought to you by HEARINC and TLC Catering. Again, it's Overhead Door, Cuyahoga Falls. 18 minutes after 9 o'clock, we promise you traffic and weather on the 8th. Here's Stephanie back with an update on traffic.
In Kent, Route 43 is still blocked between 76 and 261 due to a downed pole. Avoid that area. The ramp from 77 southbound to Route 18 eastbound is closed through Friday, and the ramp from Wooster Road to 76 westbound is closed permanently. Use State Street instead. Follow us on Twitter at AkronTXWX. From the Legacy Motors of Akron Traffic Center, Summit County's largest indoor showroom, I'm Stephanie Nicole.
All right, thank you, Stephanie. We're up to 71 degrees. Forecast today says upper 80s for today. Maybe an evening and late night and tomorrow morning thunderstorm as well. Current temperatures 71 degrees. Ray Horner with you, 1590 WAKR News Talk Sports, and now on 93.5 FM.
The Cleveland Browns. It'll be 30 miles of bad road for the NFL.
Roethlisberger loads up now. He's going to get hit. Miles Garrett got him.
The Cleveland Browns on 1590 WAKR. And now on 93.5 FM.
HEARINC is honored to partner with WAKR and Ray Horner in presenting the Business of the Week. There are many excellent businesses in the area that look forward to serving you personally and with excellence unachievable online or in big box stores. HEARINC is